Before Leslie Jordan's tragic death in October 2022 at the age of 67, the actor once drew admirers with his alluring charm. According to the Leaf Chronicle, Jordan has to overcome a shocking childhood tragedy of losing his father in 1967 before winning the Emmys. Let's find out more about the adored actor Leslie Jordan, whose extraordinary height and voice made him a celebrity. Number 1. Leslie Jordan was open about his sexuality from a young age, despite growing up in a Southern Baptist community in 1960s Tennessee. I told my mother I thought something was up. I didn't even know the word gay. In 2021, he spoke to people. While Jordan was growing up, he participated in the church choir, and his early life was heavily influenced by religion. Jordan gave Christianity his best shot, but as he later revealed to The Guardian, he felt rejected because of his sexuality, and eventually left the church entirely at the age of 17. Number 2. Leslie Jordan made a name for himself as the funniest actor on screen, but he first developed that persona as a kid to protect himself from bullies at school. "I was funny as a kid, mostly to keep the bullies at bay," he admitted to What's on Stage. His earliest role models were female comedians like Phyllis Diller, Carol Burnett, and Lily Tomlin. Number 3. On social media, Leslie Jordan was open about his passion for horses. In an Instagram post from 2019, he introduced Aura, a horse from the Los Angeles Equestrian Center, to his followers. But his admirers might not be aware that, according to The Guardian, Jordan worked with racehorses in Atlanta alongside renowned Argentinian trainer Horacio Ludo and made an unsuccessful attempt to become a jockey in his early 20s. Number 4. Leslie Jordan struggled with drug addiction in his early life. In a 2021 interview with The Telegraph, he said, "I think a lot of gay people started drinking because it was just easier to be gay when we were drinking." He cited how his first drink at age 14 had made him feel less self-conscious. Jordan spent a number of nights in jail before he became sober, as he revealed to The Guardian. They brought in Robert Downey Jr. during one of these stays in 1997 and informed him that there was no room for the future Marvel star and that he would have to spend the night as Jordan's cellmate. "It's a rule in California that you can't let a drunk out until the bars close," Jordan added. Number 5. Leslie Jordan, an openly gay man in the 1980s and 1990s, was frightened by the devastating HIV/AIDS pandemic. The actor was an unconventional volunteer, but he discovered that his capacity for sustained conversation was helpful for AIDS patients who were gradually dying alone. Jordan recalled, admitting that he was still reliant on drugs at the time. "Me and my friends would do little bumps of crystal meth, then go dancing, so I'd be up all the next day and go sit with people." The actor remembered how touched he was by the LGBTQ+ community's response to his memoir. "When the AIDS epidemic hit, I had jumped into the trenches. We all did," Jordan wrote. "And looking back on those days, I do not remember the sadness. I remember the love." Number 6. Beverly Leslie on Will and Grace was probably Leslie Jordan's most iconic TV role. The role, however, was initially intended for Joan Collins. The producers decided to look for someone in the same mold as Truman Capote after she dropped out of the project, and Jordan fit perfectly. In addition, his work earned him a Primetime Emmy in 2006 for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Comedy Series. According to Philadelphia Magazine, Jordan was so anxious about the Emmy ceremony that he had to continuously get out of his limousine to use the restroom. He did, however, also admit that the Emmy victory had calmed him down and made him to stop worrying about getting the next job. Number 7. Leslie Jordan was not only a successful actor. Over the years, he also picked up a pen and won praise for penning his own scripts. After his play, Lost in the Pershing Point Hotel, was adapted into a movie in 2000, Jordan then used his early life experiences to create My Trip Down the Pink Carpet, which is both an autobiography and a play. He also toured the world with his one-man performance, Fruit Fly, which was a reflection on a crucial family relationship. Number 8. Leslie Jordan had expressed their appreciation for working with Ryan Murphy on his anthology series, American Horror Story, which made the actor famous to a brand new audience. He talked about the degree of artistic freedom on the Murphy set with the Gay Times. He also praised his co-stars, including Jessica Lange, Kathy Bates, and Lady Gaga. Jordan's interaction with Gaga on AHS Roanoke stands out in particularly memorable fashion because the pop star reportedly surprised him with some unconventional improv during the death scene of his character. Number 9. When Leslie Jordan began posting videos to amuse himself during the global COVID-19 pandemic, he unexpectedly experienced a surge in popularity. Other videos quickly followed, including Jordan sharing stories about his childhood in Tennessee or reacting to the Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's song WAP. 5.5 million followers later, and his newfound online fame led to Jordan publishing another book titled How Y'all Doin'? Misadventures and Mischief from a Life Well Lived, and releasing a gospel album called Company's Comin', both in 2021. He also expressed his happiness that people had at last discovered the real him.